first R that we'd like to start off with is reinforcement. We like to reinforce the vision and the mission statement of your company in the heart of the employees. So often it's so easy to get caught up in just being a cog in the wheel. We don't always see the greater good. But as executives, we always see the vision. We always see where we're trying to go. And we try to get everybody to go along with us. So it's nice to have somebody else come in, an outside voice, that'll take everybody and raise them up to that spot and say, this is what it looks like from the top of the mountain. And this is what we're trying to achieve. Will you help us get there? Our second R is realignment. As we begin to take off and soar with the CEOs and the leaders of the company, it feels good. There's exhilaration. People want to applaud again because they see where they're going and what they're doing. And as they do this, we want to take and reestablish their goals, their ambitions, and their dreams. Infuse them with the goals and the ambitions of the organization. This is win-win for everybody. And we have specific ways of showing people how their greatness is tied into the organization's greatness. The third R is realization. When we as an organization really truly begin to realize our potential and believe again in the vision of the company and what we're accomplishing together as a whole, there becomes an awareness of what we're about to achieve together. And when there's achieving, there's pride. That's what we want. We want to see people begin to take pride in what they do again. Pride in who they are. And pride in who we are. 4, Quattro, is the reward. We deserve reward for our effort. So as we begin to establish the first 3 R's, we want people to realize that there's rewards waiting for them as they bring their goals into alignment with the vision of the company. Everybody loves to be rewarded, and people will respond when they realize what the rewards are. So we also begin to show them how rewarding this journey is. The 5th R is my favorite R. The 5th R is results. What's the point of doing anything if we can't achieve the result that we're after? So we want to be sure that everything we do for your organization is going to achieve maximum results. I remember one time when I was young, I was about 10 years old, my grandpa put us in the backyard to work on a couple of tasks. I was supposed to be disassembling an old couch. As they went out that day, they were going to buy some new furniture. Well, my brother was on the other side of the yard working on a planter. He was taking mud from one part of the yard to the other part of the yard. And my grandpa left. We were pretty good kids. There's no reason why he couldn't leave us in the backyard to do a couple tasks. Or maybe there was. Pretty soon, a dirt clod fight broke out. I'm throwing dirt, he's throwing dirt. This goes on for a good 45 minutes. There's mud and dirt all over the entire yard. I mean, I'm telling you, it was caked in the grass. It was impossible to rake. We got tired of throwing dirt. That's how much dirt we throw. There's no more dirt left in the planters. It was in the yard. There's nothing we can do. So we go over and we decide to work on the couch. As we noticed the clock, Grandpa and Grandma can be back anytime. We had to make a decision. We've got to do something. We've got to get some work done before somebody catches on to our lack of production that day. One of us, I'm not saying who, couldn't have been me, decided to light the couch on fire. Here's an effective way to get something done. So we burned the couch. Didn't take long for us to both realize, not a smart move. My brother ran over, he grabbed the water hose, we turned on some water. We thankfully got the fire put out. But now we got a half-burnt, soaking, wet couch and a yard full of dirt. 15 minutes later, Grandpa shows up. Needless to say, he wasn't too happy with the results of his lack of management. I'm not blaming nobody, I'm just saying. What we're trying to do in your organization is get effective results and do it in a good way.